Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. The Mets find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Chisenhall going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Buster Posey. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, they've had their stumbles at points this year. This lineup has really found their footing as of late. Fellas, you think this winning streak represents the new normal for this team, or is it a fluke?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way. Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in, Clint Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Here's Starling Marte, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chisenhall giving chase. Around first, digging for 2. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the 1-2. To short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Next for the Mets, Whit Merrifield. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the stretch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Ahmed Rosario, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Marte on third with 2 out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Change up in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 once more. His fastball that misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Two out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Trout has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 46 now for him on the season, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Freeman is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a fourth.
The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. In now, number 86. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Fouled off. Started that swing a bit too early.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ready on 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
2 strikes.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a strike. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. With Merrifield next to hit, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Marte off for second. Swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Marte, a runner at second with 1 away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, back in standing. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in, Dansby Swanson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away.
Left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Stepping in, Clint Frazier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. 3-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This is line to left. Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 4-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 1-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Chisenhall is there. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 17.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
The 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Here's Buster Posey now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Parker Bridwell takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Parker Bridwell.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. 3 runs already home here. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting,
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. 4 runs here in this half inning. Flares this one over toward first, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 8-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. The 2-0 on the way, and he fouls this one off. The 2-1 grounded to the right, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
At the plate, Justin Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch, hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Boy,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runners are at first and third with none out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting.
Striding in, number 86. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball two. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And that's low, ball four.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now batting, Carlos Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Freeman on third. Turner is over at first with one away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Merrifield is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Johan Camargo will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 27 driven in. One pitch on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Dansby Swanson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 5 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 8-1. Max Fried gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. With Merrifield next to hit. He went down on strikes last time up.
Third baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Nope.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1, Georgia.
Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 17,
Jorge Salinas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 36, Jorge Salinas.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Settling in now, Clint Frazier. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Gesellman has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Conforto is over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Fouled away. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. One left for Atlanta. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Buster Posey. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout so far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves 1. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 1. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, number 86. It's a swinging bunt up the line. He's got to hurry, and there's out number 2.
now batting, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Stepping in for the Braves, Carlos Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. Popped him up. Albies onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Michael Conforto.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. There's a strike.
0-2. Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Whit Merrifield will be next. Another full count offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
How about it?
Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Down in order go the Mets. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Nick Williams will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Williams.
And he takes ball one. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Williams on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
The batter, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Clint Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Oh, a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Josh Ravin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Josh Ravin.
Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Ravin, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Robert Gesellman. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Third baseman.
So digging in now, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Lonnie Hall.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There is Dozier. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
9-1 is the way this one ends. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Shohei Ohtani earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Sean Newcomb permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets: 9 runs, 11 hits.